Oh, you know what I should have did was make sure music was somewhat down. Slowly but surely figuring shit out. All right, so that works. Oh, that. Such a pain last time switching accounts. See if we can figure that out real quick. All right, so I think we're good. Put this here. All right, so a couple additional developments that I found out. Not only, so let's see. So I know if we click on, for instance, this guy, it does nothing. But when it goes back, yeah, then forward. Perfect. Okay, so we figured out that the back button goes back in the thumbnails and the space bar goes forward. Here's an interesting thing that I found out, that if you leave Darktable open and leave Darktable open and just in the background, the copy and paste shortcuts does not work on the computer at all. I literally thought that I broke something and couldn't figure out what was going on, and just ran a test and just kind of closed Darktable, because I was closing stuff out and tried doing that whole, you know, Control V, Control C thing, and it actually worked. So not too sure what happened with that, but that's where that's at. I do need to fix one thing, so give me 1 second. Anyways, now that I got that fixed, it's going to be a pretty short stream today. I just wanted to, you know, I believe I edited all the 360 panoramas as far as the Darktable goes. Now I need to save these and possibly bring it into Stitcher. Yeah, need to do that. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Still trying to figure out my stuff. 1 second. This one. Okay, I got that. All right, cool. So yeah, so now I need to save all of these and go ahead and get these all stitched. So I guess what I'll do is we'll, oops, I will mark everything as green. I don't want to do it, so we're going to do green. There was a shortcut. There's a shortcut for view. What is the view thumbnail ratings? So we want to put everything green. Label. Oh, there we go. Okay. Green. Okay. Start. Effect toggle. Action. View thumbnails. Color labels. Okay. It's view. We need to mark it. There we go. Oh no, it's view. Oh, here we go. Green is F3. Maybe. Or what was this? Shortcut 8. Okay. So let's just try 8. Let's see what happens. So 8. Nice. All colorable. Okay. Global set to green. But is it green though? I thought it was like shift plus something. That's 8. What was this one over here? Green is F3. So let's see what F3 does. Okay. That's not good. Okay. So 8. 8. So we should have 2 that are green. And in fact, we do have this 2 that's green. Great. Okay, so now we're just going to go rock through this. 8. 8. 8. Oh, we didn't go through all these, but we still have more we gotta do. We still have to do inside plus. Yeah, we stopped here last time. Maybe? Maybe we didn't. These look good. Maybe we did. Shoot. Okay. So now we got all those set. So if we did, then great. So now if we go through here, we only have green. We'll be able to confirm that here in a minute. Yeah. Okay, cool. We have 8. So now we need to save. We need to export. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 images, 32. Okay, great. $27, not great. One. Okay. Okay, 32, 32. That's what we want. Okay, so we need to export. Export options. Okay. I want this as a 16-bit TIFF. That's fine. Compression level. No, set scale. That's fine. Top panel, Darktable. So that's where I think I want to set. So I'm going to start export, and we're going to see exporter to. This is exported 1 of 1. Preset export. So did that only? Yeah, that only exported 1. So why? Selected everything. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do this. Just type in dark table. Export multiple. To export multiple images, Darktable, go to Lightroom, view, select desires, Control C, panel. So light table. Okay. It's all green. Oh, okay. So, and this is 32, 32. That's fine. So we have to do it in light table. Love it. There we go. 16-bit. Image 32, 32 images selected of 32. That's fine. We want to start. Should I delete? Let's delete this one. Then we're going to start exporting. Exporting 32 images. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Cool. That totally works. There we go. 2 of 32. So here's the other unique thing. I know when I was messing around before I started streaming that when trying to stitch a 16-bit TIFF file on Stitcher itself, it wasn't doing it unless it was in the same folder as the originals. The problem is like I've done this was, I don't remember when I did this. When did I do this? Does this tell me any information up here? Yeah, so this was in January that I did this. So don't quite remember how I shot this or what was the request. So like this isn't like my typical, like, so I will shoot it in just the theta auto bracketed where it kind of does it all in the camera itself in camera HDR, or what I typically do is shoot 5 bracketed in RAW and then edit those, which some of these look like they were kind of done that way, but I don't see most of the files. That's the problem, is that I get some of these contracts and I'll kind of whip through it and not do what I'm supposed to be doing. So we'll see if I can get these all stitched together. The goal, what time is this? 7. Okay, so the goal is to at least get all these stitched before the end of the stream. And if I can get it all stitched before the end of the stream, the next goal is to label everything again, because I'm gonna have to rebuild this whole tour. And I want to go ahead and get these relabeled before you start doing anything in Affinity. So kind of like what I said in the past, where I'll get to the point where I'm so organized it becomes disorganized, and that's the part that we're coming up to. So definitely gonna see what's gonna happen. I got a couple appointments today, plus I gotta take the dogs out, so I ain't got much time. I've been running around all over town the past week, so I haven't been moving too fast. What happened here? What is this? Does that mean we're done? Let's see. They are all looking good. Okay. 32 out of 32 is what we wanted. Can I just click and drag all these? No. Feel like the computer's not going to be happy. Give it a second, see what it does. So far, she does not seem happy. Yeah, so this is the issue that I had last time, is that it was like, go ahead and select all the files, and yeah, got that error. Okay. So I need to they rename all these. Which I don't remember how to do. So let's just do this. Files 11. Hatch. Rename files. The batch. Rename files 11. Select all desired files, press F2 or right click, rename. Okay, so select all files as a rename, as a summary. Select all files, then do. Feel like I should watch this video. Let's pause this for a second.
You can do this by using two easy methods. Select all the files, right-click on the first file, select Rename from the right-click context menu. Type the text you want to add to the beginning with space and hit Enter. The same trick will work for folders.
Okay. Okay, so select all, F2, front, put dr dash, and not dr dash, dr score, and then enter. What? We did it. We did it. Okay, cool. So now I know these are all darkroom edited. So now we need to take all these. I'm going to cut out of here. We're going to go into maybe here. Okay, so now close that out. Play that. Give me just a second. Let me just get the thing. Now what I can do is sort by name. There we go. That's what we want. Here's the thing. I know 100% that I should just take one at a time and try it, but feel like if I did that, I would ultimately be screwing myself, because then I'd be trying to figure out like what I did, which one's which. So let's pray and hope that it should be in this folder. If it's not in this folder, then it's the other folder. Remember, so organized that I get disorganized. And either this is working or this is not working. Yeah, it's still doing something. Hey. All right, so let's cut this out. Let's put it in here. Then we can do that one more time. Yeah, of course. This time should definitely work. Bear's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, do pretty well if I go to the job site, I take the photos, and then I immediately start like editing and stuff. But a lot of times what happens, like contract jobs, they just want the raw files. They don't want to mess around. So that's essentially what I do. Is I just go, I dump it out and give it to them, and they'll figure it out. Shit. I legit don't understand what I'm doing wrong. And these are all my files. Man. It's not batch editing. I know I did batch editing 360 images with Lightroom. But maybe I can't do this with that. I hate that Stitcher freaking continues to close. Every single time. That doesn't do what I want it to do. So just what? This is crazy. This doesn't make any sense. Why is this way? To fix it here? Oh, there it is. So it did. Bro. And why does it keep closing? How do I pin this shit to my start bar? I can't do anything. How can I save this shit to my favorites? Be annoying. so annoying. So the one I just did is 1694. So where is 1694 on this list? 1694 is here. So I'm legit gonna have to remember am I really gonna have to keep a list of shit that I did? God. Let's do a quick search. Batch process in the Stitcher. In Stitcher, select the folder containing your exported TIFFs. The software already took That's not going to work. Unless I drag and drop over there, but it's not going to won't let me select multiple images. See, I mean, that's the issue when trying to use a different program. Like, I want to use this to oh, this is good. Why did I have to select one? What? 1 of 31. That's fine. What? Is it processing? Oh no. I have to do that for every single one? No. Oh my god. Okay. Cancel. Shit. I was so close. I don't know why I have to do that. The thing we're going to do is select that all the way down to here, 32, drag and drop it. Oh, a lot of this shit just doesn't make sense. That was part of the reason for documenting a lot of this stuff, is kind of show you the trial and errors that I have to do. Like I said, I don't have a ton of time to stream today because I gotta go here real soon. And that's why I set my goals to be really low, as far as just want to stitch all these images and rename them. And I wasn't even sure if I was going to have time to do all that. Okay, so now open. Okay. I'm just going to go. Can I add more now? No. So I'm just going to go down the list. 2. That's 3. 4. God, I gotta do this 32 times. Maybe. That was 3, that was 4, it's 5. And it's weird, like the thing I'm selecting, like what? What's going on here? I'm just selecting shit. That's the first 6. I'm just gonna click. I'm just gonna go down the list. What? There has to be a bug or something. I mean, I'm saying it's processing the right thing. This is the thing that we did. Kind of feel like I want to push that batch processing. So the next image we need to do is 16120. We're just going to roll through this. I definitely feel like there's something. Go to 18. But yeah, I mean, that's the issue is like, there's a bunch of different like programs and stuff that I'd love to use. But with workflows, I mean, that's how these big companies tie everything in, is those workflows. And I get it with like Darkroom and some of these others. You know, it's hard, you know, when you have a small team that, I mean, this is a free program. And just trying to make all those integrations when you don't have a huge team behind you. I mean, it's asking the impossible. So like, no fault. It's just, it makes it hard for me, for someone to switch when I depend on like batch editing type of scenarios. Could there be a workaround somewhere out there? Yeah, but you know, 360 photography, it's not quite there. It's close, but it's not as mainstream, which the developers, you know, I would imagine if it was me anyways, if it was me, you know, I would be just focusing on, you know, what's important, what's everybody wants. And there's just not enough 360 photographers out there to justify it, you know, that wants to use Darktable. Remember, I'm just clicking shit. It seemingly doesn't look like it freaking matters what I click. It wants me to click one thing. So to be honest with you, at this point, as long as it works and it continues working, then I'm happy with it. But yeah, so I really can't fault anybody, especially with my lack of knowledge on all this stuff too. I mean, if there's a way to do this simpler, like I wish, and I don't even know if there's like a plugin availability for this thing, but it just feels like something's wrong, right? Like it should be processing the images that I'm clicking, and it definitely doesn't feel like thing I'm clicking is what it's processing. It feels like it's just processing wherever the hell it wants to process. All stitching is complete. Okay, great. So now, I don't know what the shit that is. But if I have 30 something odd images, I think it's 32. If I have 32, then I'm good. 31. This looks like it's all there, which is great. But everything starts with a DR. $32. Okay. So I might have a duplicate in here somewhere. Okay, so that's good. What I need to do now is rename all these images. So I'm going to make things way more difficult. So yeah, we're gonna move. Put these. We're gonna put this. Darktable's empty. Perfect. Paste. These are the flat images. They are perfect. Okay. So now, perfect. Open up a new window. We're gonna go. Then so now I need to find that image. It's right here. Name. Okay. And the next one is going to be this one. See, these look good. Like I already edited them, but I didn't edit some of the other ones. And that's what got me all screwed up. One here. Okay. Cover. Let's do building. Ooh. So entrance to building, we look like we're missing. Front door to break room, QTA. The guy sitting right here. QTA, okay. Front door to QTA area. Next one's gonna be the lobby. Oh, we're missing lobby. Yeah, I think we're missing lobby. Okay, so the next one is main conference room. Okay. Area. Oh, this one. And this room. And then the trash cans. Office. Two. What? Parking deck near security gate. Sure. Parking deck, stairs to renter counter. parking lot return loop going to. Yay. Lot. Loop. Here. Security gate. Then UTA 1. I think we're missing that as well. GTA break room, check in. So that's the, yeah. GTA. GTA. Again. This one is GTA main office. This is GTA main office. GTA office. This is rental car. Then I think we are missing the security gate. Security entrance. Security gate exit. And 2. It's kind of behind the desk. Travel to a okay, so that's it, and everything should be labeled. Okay, cool. So now we are only missing 3. So all right, so those 3. Got to figure out. All right, entrance to lobby building, which should look like that. This is going to be 602. The next one is lobby. Just that one. Which is our 201601 UT. Area 1 looks like that. Okay. The R is 300600. And security gate entrance. Is this one right here? R20603. So we had those. So now what we need to do is we can open this. And find so I wonder if it's here. 1693. Don't see it in here. So Does it remove? Okay, so $16,100. Oh, that's one I need. All right, so that's it for my time. I got to go. We didn't finish the one thing that I wanted to finish, but hopefully tomorrow we can go ahead and finish this. And I doubt I'll have any more time, but we'll see what we do in the morning. Anyways, thanks for watching. If anything, this is just a self-record, so if it helps anybody, then great. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.